Ukrainians in Kyiv fell silent to mourn the loss of hundreds of thousands of soldiers and civilians on Tuesday as Ukraine commemorated the fourth anniversary since Russia's full-scale invasion.
Thank you so much. Slava Ukraini.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskiy received a standing ovation after speaking to the European Parliament as he urged Ukraine's allies to sustain their support. EU nations hoped to agree to fresh sanctions against Russia as well as a €90 billion loan for Ukraine. However, Hungary, which maintains close ties with Moscow, vetoed both decisions. Hungary and neighbouring Slovakia accuse Kyiv of deliberately blocking a Russian oil pipeline, which Ukraine says it is trying to repair after a Russian strike last month. Zelensky says EU membership would be a guarantee of Ukraine's future security after a peace deal was signed, and that his country would be ready to join by 2027. Dignitaries, including European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, attended prayers with Zelensky in Kyiv's St. Sophia Cathedral. Unlike previous years, no heads of major Western governments attended the anniversary. However, British Prime Minister Keir Starmer, among others, joined the coalition of the willing video conference virtually. Starmer stating Russia was not winning the war.
And just to underscore that point, in the last year, Russia has suffered 500,000 casualties to gain and occupy less than 1% extra of Ukrainian territory. That is not a country that 4 years into a conflict is winning.
Hundreds of thousands of soldiers on both sides have died or been wounded in Europe's bloodiest conflict since World War II. Russian forces have also killed tens of thousands of Ukrainian civilians and destroyed cities with missile and drone strikes. Ongoing peace talks brokered by the United States appear to have stalled over the question of territory. There were no official commemorations of the anniversary in Russia. However, Russian President Vladimir Putin accused Ukraine, with the help of Western intelligence agencies, of trying to sabotage the peace process between the two countries.